temperatures go up, as do the levels of other toxic substances like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and heavy metals. And as a result of all that pollution, oxygen levels go down. Let's take a look at what this looks like on the global map. Each frame here represents about 6 hours of data, and these readings were taken from mid-August to September 25th. And as you can see, it's pretty disturbing. Just look at the pollution circulating around the globe, especially the amount of pollution coming from South America and Africa. It's truly stunning, and you can see pollution circulates around the planet. Global levels just keep getting worse and worse day after day. That's because the pollution doesn't really have any place to go. Currently, there are about 150 dead zones in the oceans due to a lack of oxygen, and that's what we're headed for on land. Let's look at a zoomed-in version of this map over the U.S. This is what the weather forecast should look like. If our local news agencies had any ounce of decency in them, this is what they would be giving us every night, instead of saying, oh, tomorrow we're expecting partly cloudy skies. You don't say, just look at these waves of CO2 just hovering over large swaths of our countryside. And remember, CO2 is the only indicator being shown here. Imagine what else is circulating in that air. I've seen the reports, and it ain't pretty. Now, do you think those people in the dark cloud regions are getting emergency warnings about toxic skies or low oxygen levels from their local weather service? Probably not. Instead, they choose to use their time to pump us full of fear and fluff. That's the way manipulation works, my friends. In international news, the UK to allow frack drilling under people's lands without their consent. The UK plans to allow fracking companies to drill under people's land without their agreement, despite the objection of 99% of respondents to a consultation. The UK-wide plan would give companies the right to drill at depths of 300 meters or more under private land without negotiating a right of access. The UK government argued that the current ability for people to block shale gas development under their property would lead to a significant delay, and that the legal process by which companies would lead to a significant delay, and that the legal process by which companies can force fracking plans through was costly, time-consuming, and disproportionate. The article goes on to say it is essential that we make the most of home-sourced energy and start exploring the natural gas supplies beneath our feet. Yet gas prices aren't going down, and citizens aren't seeing a penny. But somehow corporations can drill below people's homes and ruin the water table, and nobody is allowed to say anything at risk of being imprisoned by a criminal police state. We'll be sure to keep an eye on this story and to cover the upcoming riots bound to hit West Sinister. Pentagon ready to train up to 15,000 Syrian rebels. They say that there has to be a ground component to the campaign against ISIS in Syria. This will not be an easy or brief effort, they say. We are at the beginning, not at the end, they say, of this administration's efforts to degrade and destroy the terrorist state that they helped put in place. Have no doubt that the people they're training today will be our enemies tomorrow. That part of the world hates us all, and giving them money or weapons is really a bad idea, to say the least. But that's the point. Another 10 years of war to boost the arms industry. They suckered us again, people, just like on 9/11. At least this time, they didn't have to take out one of our cities to get their job done. This is a total mockery of who we are as a people, and a step in the wrong direction. We want to go back to life as it was before 9/11, not to continue down this path of an Orwellian state. Breaking news: liberals in America kill 1 million Christian babies per year. Where are the drones at? That's enough to fill 20 football stadiums per year, people. So where's the revolt? Where's the swift action? Well, since liberals won't be droning themselves anytime soon, they've resorted to arming a bunch of crazy people in the desert halfway around the world, and then they have them kill babies. And now all of a sudden, we're upset. What hypocrisy. But it makes perfect sense in a sadist state of mind. Killing a baby isn't a choice, it's murder, and there's nothing liberating about being liberal. You can put lipstick on an evil pig, but a pig is still a pig, and evil is as evil does.
Oh, the NSA isn't spying on anybody on Warren. Then it comes out they're spying on everything.
Look, it's Alex, the CIA agent. My daddy was in the CIA.
And the FBI comes out on national television and says, it must be hackers.
Boy, if we wasn't 3 hours away, we'd go murk his ass.
And the Washington Post yesterday.
Austin, where my little brother lives.
To lie to the public.
We're gonna get Alex. Just pop, pop, give him 2 to the head real quick, like here, shoot him dead.
A racketeering operation 101. A criminal state.
The next story up the bat, 10 most dangerous cities in the world. And all of these cities are in Latin America, and for good reason. Drug cartel violence kills way more people than
Right here? Yeah, she loves doing that shit.